Good afternoon. Coffee with John or Coffee John. Got my coffee here, got my water here. Let's get into it. I'm sure you're wondering, when is Turbo going to stop pumping? Should I take profits? What should you do? That's up to you. Profit taking is entirely up to you. Where you see it going, if you want to swing trade and risk it, like I took my initials out on Turbo on a 40x for me, and I was gambling with the swing trade. I took it at around a penny, and right now it's up. So I could have, obviously made some more money on the initial investment. I still have a very big bag. I'm still a top 100 holder, but that's the nature of trading. I wanted to do it in real time. Wanted to show you guys that there's a risk to trading your crypto, especially your blue chips. But in terms of when Turbo can stop pumping, it depends. If Coinbase really is the big whale behind the buying of Turbo right now, then it's possible it may keep pumping past 2-3 cents. But if it's just hype and it's still trying to find its discovery and price, maybe a penny and a half, a little higher, at least in the coming few days. It depends where Bitcoin goes to. If Bitcoin all of a sudden just tanks, then Turbo is probably gonna not sustain much longer. But Bitcoin is still going pretty strong. So we'll get into that in a little bit. We'll also go over some different picks, some concerns about KASPA, whether it's dying, whether it's still a good investment. I know some of you guys were concerned about that, so we'll go over KASPA as well, and we'll give you guys some insight here as to what's going on, what to look out for. So let's first see what the news are out there. Let me just set this up. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys like these videos, spam the chat with a coffee emoji or say Coffee John. And if you want to be there for the next buy alert, the next big call, or you want to just be there for the VIP live streams, we do them on Discord only. See my profit taking course, which is very valuable, especially in a cycle research course. Just talk to me and talk to a group of diverse investors who want to be financially free, one of which has just made 6 figures and says buying a Lambo, and we just saw about 3 more pour in today, and so they made 6 figures on Turbo alone. If you want to be that next investor, then join Discord. I'll put a link in the pinned comments down below. If not, I'll still help you here. I just wanted to say that. But let's first see what's going on. So nothing really out there in the news, just about Kamala Harris and Trump. Let's see. This one's interesting. On regulatory framework, let's read this, and let's apply an unbiased viewpoint. I know some of you guys don't like Kamala Harris, some of you don't like Trump. I'm just going based on, as an investing standpoint, how this is going to affect the market and what the sentiment is. So it says Kamala Harris's speech offers no further details on crypto regulatory framework, which is kind of what we need, The vice president touted her opportunity agenda, but did not drill down on what it would mean for digital assets. I mean, I'm not really surprised, though. But let's see. I don't think the candidates are really too deep into crypto to really know what's going on. Okay. Earlier in the day, the campaign unveiled the broad agenda, which included the first thing resembling a substantive policy position from her on crypto. Harris didn't mention blockchain or digital assets in passing, as she's done in prior appearances, much less crypto. We will build a future where we have what I call an opportunity economy, where everyone can compete and have a real chance. Okay. So I guess it was just a very basic meaning. All right, let's nothing really to report here on crypto in terms of the news today. Today looks like it's just nothing. But let's go to the fear and greed index. Let's see what's going on there. Look at that, 65 greed. A lot of buying happening. I haven't seen this green circle in a long time. So the gas switch is right here, right? The toggle. What would I do? I mean, I did buy crypto today, but I also bought flat altcoins. I didn't buy Bitcoin, obviously. But if you're buying Bitcoin today, you're buying in the greed. So I wouldn't really be buying Bitcoin today unless you're just DCAing on the way up, whatever, which is fine. But yeah, the toggle switch is up today. So just be mindful of that. I wouldn't go heavy if you are dollar cost averaging. I would take today to cash up. And I mean, obviously, altcoins are down. Like a lot of them, we'll go over some. So it's entirely up to you, which is why I DCA today, which if you want to see again, it's in Discord. But nonetheless, greed is up today. So now let's see crypto bubbles, everyone's favorites. Let's get into that one next. All right, let's share the screen. Turbo broke into the top 100, exactly like I said it would. Look at this, number 87. 87, this is awesome. It's still moving. I think it's going to remain in the top 100. Even on a consolidated dip down, I still think it's going to be in the top 100. Where's Pepe at? I wonder if it can pass Pepe. Probably not. Pepe's 25 right now. But yeah, Turbo is doing very well. I see potential towers here. Number 24, a solid blue chip. I see aerodromes here. Number 80. Oh, wow. It almost surpassed aerodrome. Wow, close. Here's KASPA. Ranked 28. Looks like I fell down a few spots. All right, let's keep going. I guess we're going in reverse today. We're going down the top 100 now. Okay, not bad, not bad. I see art blocks here on the dip. I'm not gonna disclose. I guess I gave it away already. I did buy some more art block today. That was one of the cryptos I bought. I see Moonwell is doing well, holding above 5 cents. It's getting close to breaking an all-time high soon. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, nothing crazy. Still can't believe people are buying this crypto again. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to say we're PG. We're a PG channel. But if you're buying this, you might want to reconsider. I'm just saying. Reef. What the hell is this? Reef? Damn, down 60% in 24 hours. Wow, that is crazy. Moo dang. Everyone's crazy about this one. And this one, I'm telling you guys, you got to be careful with these memes. Be very careful. I see Myros here. Not bad. Fighting for that 12-cent mark. Where's Myros rank? 340? Okay, still got ways away. I see LCX is here. Around 13 cents. What else we got? What else do we have here? I'm looking. Okay. Nothing all right. Pretty standard. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got here. All right, I don't see anything here. All right, 500, 600 range. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, here's Florida. Octaspace looks good, but they're getting no exchange listings. They're sort of like they're in the same position as Caspa, it seems like. I think exchanges are biased towards listing proof of work cryptos. I'm starting to realize that. Like even Monero, which has been around longer than both of these cryptos, only got listed on Kraken, and that was it. I think exchanges are biased towards proof of stake. So it's not always what's the best fundamentally. It's who's going to list it. Do they have an agenda? Like people hate Coinbase because they say it's regulated a lot. But at the same time, that's what you want for an investor, safety. And two, it's not about what's the best. It's what's gonna get on these exchanges that's gonna pump the most, right? I'm just saying. I'm hoping. I'm still optimistic. We'll see some exchange listings for Caspa, but I'm just saying, don't be surprised if it takes a long time, if not this cycle, because proof of work, for some reason, they're just not interested in listing them. Mav token, that one's at 31. Nice. It's pretty cool. Claws? The hell? Jesus. Here's NCT still holding at 2 cents. Not bad. Anything else here? Let's keep going. Hmm. Mm. All right. 800, 900. Not bad. Let's check out the last 900 to 1,000. I see a familiar crypto. I am not clicking on it. I am not clicking on it. You guys can laugh at your own time. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what is trending today. Hooked Protocol, Sui, Book of Meme, Bitcoin, Solana. I can't tell if these stats are like skewed. Are these actually trending? Because I feel like no one's talking about it. Like Polkadot? Polkadot's horrible this cycle. How can this be trending? This has to be manipulated. Terra Luna, are you kidding me? All right, I'm done. I'm done. Let's get to Bitcoin dominance. Oh, Bitcoin dominance is up, which I'm not surprised. The price is up and altcoins are flat. So look, Bitcoin dominance is up. I don't know why it's not showing the most recent one. It's 57% today. When Bitcoin dominance is up, that's when you want to buy altcoins. 57.5%, because altcoin season is going to be when Bitcoin dominance is below 50. Last cycle, it was below 45%. So something to keep in mind, check out the fear and greed, yes, but always relate it back to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is up a lot and the altcoins aren't, I saw Ethereum was down today, Solana's flat, and the altcoins are flat, you might want to look into your altcoins, because right now the focus is Bitcoin. So it's like, let the beginners and whales buy Bitcoin, let them pump it and focus on that, and then you take the other road and buy the altcoins when no one else is looking. That's pretty much what you're doing. But now let's see Bitcoin in real time. I hope it breaks 70K soon. This is awesome. It's almost at 67K, man. That is awesome. Past 7 days, we're up. Wow, 7%. That's a lot for Bitcoin, because it bottomed out in the last week at 59K, pretty much $8,000 down. Very significant. You see how the sentiment is a little more bullish now? Like, this is gonna be 90% soon. Watch. When Bitcoin breaks 70K, 75K, watch it become 90%. It's so funny how it works. It works every time like that. And look at all these votes. That's a lot of people pretty much saying bearish. All right, let's see Ethereum. Ethereum's got to be even worse than Bitcoin with this sentiment. Let's say, yeah, look at this: 35% bullish, 65% bearish, and obviously the price reflects those analytics. But in the past 7 days, up 6%, which is not bad, but it should be up a little higher. But again, the focus is Bitcoin right now. Now, how much you want to bet? Solana is definitely more bullish and bearish on both of them. Let's see. Look at that. That's a B. 83.17. And why is it like that? Because the chart is like this. Okay. I mean, look at this. This is up more than both of them. Although Bitcoin's pretty close, actually. It's pretty good. Now let's go to our favorite toad. I put Simba on my on my X. Pepe's holding up Turbo. It's so funny. Check it out, by the way. My link to my real X is in my description. All other ones are fake. Look at this sentiment: 93%, 7% bearish. They just hit 40K holders, which is insane. They broke the top 100, which is insane. They broke a penny, which is insane. It's going to get on Coinbase, which will be insane. It goes to show you community matters a lot. I mean, look at this. Past 7 days at 2x. And the crazy part is Turbo ripped right when people were starting to lose hope. Like, I was getting a lot of concerns from people on X. They're like, yo, John, is it going to rip again? What happened? It can't hold above a half a penny. And then I'm like, guys, it's consolidating at around 3/4 of a penny, which means there's active buyers and sellers that are really trying to push this thing. And eventually it just broke when people least expected it, when all coins are flat. So people always ask me, yo, John, it's nice to Turbo, but what about coins like Artblock or KASPA or our new play Moonwell? And I'm like, well, Right now, the spotlight's on Turbo, but if you notice, it's just one of the few exceptions right now. When it comes to interest in the space in crypto, it has to move from Bitcoin to altcoins. And the way that happens is when they take profits on Bitcoin, which brings the dominance down. And then you see what we call altcoin season, which is charts like this all across the board. Not every crypto, but a lot of cryptos. So you got to be patient. You know what? Turbo being an example. For one, that patience definitely pays off, literally. Two, community matters. And three, being a genuine project with a nice team, it really does push, the envelope when it comes to progress. And I'm very happy for the community. My Discord alone making tons of money. And, it's been one of my best calls. We hit a 51x so far on Turbo, which I think this one's going to be easily a 500 plus X for us on Discord. So I'm very, very glad to see Turbo up. I do think the ones buying this right now, though, could be Coinbase because the price is just too strong. I mean, it's not even like dipping at all yet. It's still just scaling higher and higher, So definitely impressive. Now let's get to the elephant in the room, KASPA. KASPA right now is going through a lot of uncertainty. And a lot of the community here, they're being told over and over that KASPA is going to $20 a cycle. And that's complete BS. KASPA is not going to be $20. Is it going to go higher than this price? Of course. And you're talking to someone who definitely has a bigger bag than the majority of you watching. And I'm not saying that to flex. I'm saying that to highlight the point that despite being an investor in a crypto, I'm not so married to it and emotionally tied to it that I can't give the realistic outlook for it. A lot of investors, especially beginners, are sold hopium. They want to be told their crypto is going up 500x. And if it's not, then they get upset. But then what really matters to you? Is it making money or is it just holding the bag and believe in a fallacy? People will disagree. They'll say I'm stupid. I have yet to be wrong on this. I've been saying for a while, KASPA is not going to $10 a cycle, $20, $30. You will be left holding the bag if you believe that nonsense. Hear that again. You will be left holding the bag. Just like the XRP investors who believe XRP was going to $600, just like the Bitcoin investors last cycle who said it was going to 100K and it went to 69K. Okay. Caspa's a strong asset fundamentally. It's going through some hurdles right now, but just use your head here. Okay. Like in my Discord, shout out to Lady, and shout out to a few others. They were, heavier Caspa maxis. Some of them got in Turbo and other plays, and they are up massively in their portfolios because they had an open mind. If you notice, when I talk about my cryptos, I never give like crazy price predictions. I'm always conservative for the most part because you can't be too moonish in this space. If you're too moonish, you're going to be left on the bag. The goal of crypto is to buy low, sell high, but it's to get out before your neighbor, get out before the whales get out. Because when they get out, the price is going to drop significantly. Now, I was saying earlier at the start of this video, which by the way, 88% bullish is very good. It goes to show you how strong this community is. But I was saying how a lot of exchanges don't like listing proof of work coins. I'm starting to believe it's because they want Bitcoin to remain king, which it will. Because if you look at coins like Octaspace, for example, which has been around for a good amount of time as well, it also has a chart like KASPA. Look at that chart. It's pretty much identical to KASPA, which has been around for, let's see, okay, over a year and a half. But when you go to exchange listings, Gate.io and Mexi, that's all it has. Again, look at the chart and look at the exchange listings. It's not there. I've seen cryptos like this, Monero, get hyped and then never get any exchange listings. Now, Monero is different in a sense that it got Kraken. Okay, it got KuCoin and Kraken, which KASPA has KuCoin and Mexi. I do believe Kraken is going to list KASPA. Got a strong chance of being on Kraken. But, Coinbase, I just don't think Coinbase, this cycle anyway, is going to list KASPA because they don't like listing proof of work coins. And Binance, they could I mean, they have it in Binance futures, but Binance is also very stubborn. But I mean, look, Monero still did well even without exchange listings. I mean, look at this. This chart is still like it did very well. It's not that far off. So even if KASPA doesn't get tier ones, it's not like it's going to up and die. So I want to emphasize that, okay? It's not all bad. If it doesn't get the tier one exchange listings, yeah, it's not super bullish, but it's still going to appreciate in price. Again, I know this is going to offend many people, but if you were a Maxi and KASPA, you are down 22%. If all you did was nothing else but buy Turbo a month ago, you'd be up in profit. Look, 225%. What, a 4x, give or take? This is why you have to diversify. I've been saying it for years now, and people think I just talk out of my ass. I'm being dead serious when I say you have to be open-minded in this space. Otherwise, you're going to be let down in a big way. And you're going to blame these influencers and say, oh, but you gave us a $30 price prediction. It didn't hit. It's your fault. No, it's not. It's your fault. Okay. They're just doing that because they want you guys to buy in and ride the wave up. But again, you got to take accountability here, do some research, do some due diligence, and be like, okay, can KASPA really go from 13 cents to $20 with no tier one exchange listings? Can it even do it with Coinbase? In my opinion, no. KASPA going to $5 is 100 billion market cap. Do you really think it's going to a $500 billion market cap in one cycle? I have yet to see a crypto do that, including Bitcoin. And this is what irritates me because I love KASPA, but I hate the toxic mentalities behind it. Again, it's no different than these ICP investors who think their crypto is going to $1 million. They're so annoying. The Cardano and XRP maxis, again, so annoying. But the XRP investors are starting to wake up and realize, because now it's multiple cycles for them, that a crypto being hyped is one thing. It doesn't mean in reality it's going to happen. People like to make fun of this community, which I'll never do. I'm just saying, I want to see you guys make money. But even today, XRP, they're being told this thing's going to $589 this cycle. Like, it's 54 freaking cents. How much money you think is going to go into XRP with 100 billion supply? You gotta be a little bit more like using your due diligence and start looking for different opinions. Don't just take what someone says and go, great, I have a big bag, he said it's going to the moon, so I'm gonna just listen to what he says. That's confirmation bias to a T. And I know a lot of influencers won't talk about this subject because they don't want to deal with the backlash of what that entails. Because anytime you say something that comes across negative on any crypto, they immediately bash you, unsubscribe, and they just go to other channels that give you hopium. Again, these people are going to learn the hard way. And listen, if I change any one of your minds and help you diversify your portfolio and make some money, I'm doing my job at the end of the day, which is to help you make money, become financially free. I don't want to see you guys get married to your cryptos. But again, to go back to KASPA, this 1 year chart is still bullish. This all chart is still extremely bullish. It'll still probably hit at least $1 or $1.50 this cycle with no tier one exchange listings. All I want to say, I know I rant a lot, but I mean well when I tell you guys you have to stop drinking the Kool-Aid and believing all this nonsense out there. Even got plays like Aerodrome that are doing good. And Aerodrome is nowhere near fundamentals of KASPA. You pull up a chart for Aerodrome. Look at this. This one's a good chart too. Up 1,400% in a year. Again, look, see, there's more money to be made in crypto by just opening your eyes and looking around. By no means am I going to sell KASPA anytime soon. I got in very early. And personally, I think it's a strong, it's safe. Like, it doesn't dump too much. 20% in a month may be a lot to you. It's not really to me because most cryptos go down like 50, 70, 80% sometimes in huge crashes. But, a lot of people kind of leave gains on the table when they don't, look around the market. So whether you're looking at layer ones, Web3, AI, scaling solutions, you got to have some different cryptos. Even potential Taro. Look at this one. I'm giving you two, somewhat large caps. If you bought this a month ago, you're up almost a 2x. And we DCA'd at this one $200 in that range twice, which that range alone is a 3x on us for a DCA. So I'm just saying, even large cap cryptos like Solana, which Solana is one of the largest in the whole market. Let's check the month chart for Solana. 16% up. That's not bad. It's better than zero. So I'm just saying, make sure you guys are taking your time now to really take a look at your portfolios and see if you can make some changes. It's during this time where whoever's proactive takes their emotions out of it and really analyzes the market to see, like, okay, what's the best position for me to make to be in right now, and what's the best move I can make to put myself in that position to make a lot of money and change my life. I know this video is going to get a lot of hate, trust me, but you will see by the end of this cycle that I am right. Whether you want to believe it now or not is up to you. But again, make sure you are your own investor. Question everything, and you'll be in a much better position to make progress going forward. But anyways, now I want to hear from you. Do you think Turbo is going to reach 2 cents this week, or do you think it's going to eventually cool off? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, don't give up on your faith when these times get hard. You each want to teach one, lot of minds are scarred. Don't let the devil steal your joy and tear your life apart. Don't give in to the flesh, cause that life is dark. On the highway to heaven, I ain't going to hell. Gotta keep your faith strong when things ain't going too well. Prisoner in my own mind, I'm no longer in jail. I gave my life to the Lord, I no longer rebel. Revolution is present, so come and join the ranks. Don't let go of the greed and all material things. Ain't gonna get you nowhere at the end of the day. So every day give thanks to the one who creates. Best family to have is the body of Christ. Let go of the old you, put some God in your life. Power in the name of Jesus, it ain't never gonna stop. It's time to put on your armor, be a soldier for God.